Now, you've been, as far as your imagery is concerned, by some critics, hailed as sort of the Bowie of the 80s. What do you think of that?
Flattering in a way, a bit worrying in another.
Yeah?
I mean, I wouldn't like to be even thought of as another David Bowie. I mean, Bowie's a hero of mine. It's not nice to be thought of as the same as heroes, is it?
As far as Gary Numan and Tubeway Army are concerned, our friends Electric, can you just tell me a little bit about the album and that single?
The single is about my not trusting friends at all. You know, the fact that they can stab you in the back, do whatever, is based on my feelings towards that. And I just thought about a friend that was electric, set in another time.
Right.
There wouldn't be that problem. You'd just ring up for a friend and he would arrive. And he would do anything you wanted him to, or it would do anything you wanted it to do. And it would always look the same, so the neighbours could never tell what it was there for,
right.
In case it was smutty. It was about that, really.
Now, the album itself and the type of music that you're putting out is surely electronic, but it's got a difference about it. How have you been able to sort of get that sound that is a definite Tubeway Army sound?
Well, it's using the synthesizer as a rhythm instrument more than an instrument to make little noises with, right. Which is what's been done before, mainly. You think of a synthesizer, it makes squiggly noises in the background of records, and it didn't need to be that. And so I made it play the songs. I replaced the guitar with it, right. Eventually, completely. You know, the synthesizer played all the rhythm tracks and all the overdubs as well.
Now, Cars, which is a very interesting single, and could be perhaps your biggest single up to date, or will no doubt be. Just tell us a little bit about this particular track.
I wrote it because it gave me something to write about, for one thing, because I was getting fed up with writing about robots and the future, something that's present. It's about feeling safe in cars, which is the way I feel. If I'm in a car, I feel very safe. I always lock the doors and shut all the windows, unless I'm going fast and it goes alone from the window. I feel safe in cars. I can go from a house and into a car and not feel edgy at all. I feel very edgy if I'm walking anywhere.
And is it hard for you to write songs? I mean, is there any pressure on you having to write songs now that you've got success and having to bring out different albums and that?
The pressure isn't there to come up with product on time, because we're albums ahead of any schedule we would have had anyway.
Right.
Like 3 albums in a year, pushing like 2 years ahead.
Mm.
I find I'm not writing as easy as I was. I think it's probably because I'm becoming more and more looking for better songs, right. And much more, I wouldn't say intricate things, but interesting things, you know, in terms of discords, things like that.
You find then that the 80s, in your opinion, are going to be an exciting time?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's making you think more. There's more you've got to do. And the people that can do it themselves are going to come out on top. So the people that can, or have a good command of the visual side of their music, which is what Bowie obviously had, then I think they would take up much more prominent positions of the new people anyway.
And when may we see you in Australia?
Us?
Yeah.
Possibly the end of the 80s. We're hoping to do a world tour. It depends how many territories we break in, really.
Right.
I would hope then.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, let's take a look at Gary Numan's new song from the Pleasure Principle album. It's called Complex.